Hello guys, today we're going to be seeing how to find electronic configuration of an element and draw atomic structure. So it's very easy. So first, to draw the electronic configuration, we draw us we draw the atom. So an atom can contain how much ever shells. It can contain 4, 5, 6, but the default atoms contains 2, 3. So, the innermost one, this is the nucleus, the first shell, the second shell. To find an electronic configuration, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, we're going to do this and then we're going to get the question. So the question is, here's the 8. And so we want to find the electronic configuration of this oxygen 8 and 16. What is 8? 8 is the atomic number and 16 is the mass number. 8 8 8 is a smaller number, 16 is a bigger number. So what is atomic number is denoted by Z. 16, which is the mass number, is denoted by A. So which is the mass number, we take A. Always A equals to, always we take the bigger number as A. So means A equals to bigger number, which is 16. Okay, and then we will take C, which is the smaller number, and then we write Z equals to P equals to E. What does this mean? This means that the Z, which is the atomic number, Z equals to protons equals to electrons. So that means that what value is Z, even for protons and electrons it will come. So P equals to 8, E equals to 8, and then we will, now what we need to do, we found protons, electrons, A and Z. Okay, now we need to find the neutrons. Okay, N equals to A comma Z. What is A? A is the mass number, Z is the atomic number. Okay, so now that's the formula, you need to write that in exam. And then N equals to 16. Okay, 16, which is A, minus 8, and 8 is Z value. Okay, as you see here. Okay, now we write EC equals to, now always the first shell which my cursor is pointing to, the first shell or can store up to 2 electrons. The second shell and above can store 8 electrons. Second, third, fourth, fifth shell all can store 8 electrons. So n equals to 16 minus 8, 8. So now EC is the last step. EC equals to, first of all, whenever we write, we should always take 2 comma, because 2, we can store up to only 2 electrons in the first shell, so that we take that as maximum, 1 and 2. Okay, and then the second shell forwards, we can store up to 8. So now we have 8. Okay, now we already took 2 electrons away from 8 and put it in the first shell. Now for the second shell, what do we have? We have 6 more electrons, so we'll write 6. Okay, now it's not yet done. Now we need to draw those electrons. So now, as I told you, the first shell can store up to 2 electrons. So we draw 2 electrons. And for second shell, we have allocated 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you see, I drew 6 electrons on the second shell and 2 electrons on this. Now as we wrote all the electrons on as now as we wrote the electrons, now we need to write the now we need to write the protons and neutrons, which we got by doing the thing. Now neutrons equals to 8, protons equals to 8. Bye everyone.